Good morning, Cove Baptist Church. I hope you guys have had a great worship time and a great time of fellowship. Thank you, Larry, for finding one of my older sermons to put up on the screen, and I appreciate you doing that very much. Well, there's several things I need to address to the church, but first of all, let me address the fact of what all went on in Lexington last weekend with me, and then we will address the church issue. Last Monday and Tuesday, I was tested up at the University of Kentucky, and I can't think of a test that I didn't go through. They checked me from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet, if you will. It was drooling, it was exhausting, but I got through it. Tuesday evening, I met with two doctors, kidney doctor, liver doctor. And they were very informative to tell me that basically I had passed all the tests, which was very good news, and that they thought I would be a great candidate for a transplant for both kidney and liver at the same time. Now, the issue that we have is before they can move on with this is my foot, which I knew this was going to be a conversation that we would have. So, anyway, I am scheduled this coming Tuesday to go into Brownsboro Norton's Hospital. They will test me for the virus, and assuming that I pass that, they will operate Thursday morning on my foot. Then probably we'll either come home Thursday night or Friday morning. And from that point, I will not be able to put any weight on my foot whatsoever for at least 6 to 8 weeks. Then after that, I've got an appointment to go back to Lexington, to UK, and they'll check my foot, and if everything looks fine, then they will call my insurance company. They'll get the okay. They will, at that point then, begin to do the process of putting me on the list. So there's a good chance by late fall, early winter, I would be on the transplant list for both a kidney and a liver. And Monica actually asked the doctors, do you think it's possible that within a year that he goes on the list, that he would have a new kidney and a new liver? And they said, yes, they did. They thought that I would already have a new kidney and liver within that time. That's fabulous news for me. To God be the glory. Now, first of all, I need for you to pray for this foot surgery that I got coming up this coming Thursday, that all that goes well, because this will not be a walk in the park surgery either. There's a whole lot they need to do to fix this foot. But assuming everything goes well there, then it's just a matter of time of healing the foot, and then we move on to the transplant. Now let's get to the church issue. Because of this virus and all that I am dealing with and how vulnerable I would be to catch this, I believe that I need at this point, and along with the decisions of the medical people around me, that I need to stop coming to church. Because I've been warned that if I was to catch this, not only would it be deadly for me, but it would also mean that it would probably, at some point in time, maybe even stop me from getting a transplant. So I called Alice, and I told Alice to call all of our church people, get their opinion. If they still wanted to have church, then Larry could put me up on the screen to preach. Y'all can sing a few songs, and then go home. And Alice called me and said basically it was a tie all the way around. So she said, Roger, I think that I'm going to let you make this decision. She said, but I want you to know that everybody in the church that I've talked has said that they love you. You do what you have to do, and everybody in the church supports whatever decision that you make. So here's a decision that I've made, though it's not in stone, and I want you to know this. I've decided that this will be the last service that we will have. Now, I will still be doing these 10-minute sermonettes that I call it on the weekend, so you're still going to be able to listen to me preach. Now, if I'm going to be out for an extended period of time, and I don't know how long this is going to be, if at some point in time y'all decide that maybe you want to start having church once a month, twice a month, or every Sunday to see who will come, then I think that would be great. And at that point, you can meet for a couple of Sundays, 3 Sundays, see how many people show up and see if it's worth, cooling the church or heating the church and paying the staff and whatever to be there. So, I will let you guys make up that decision after an extended period of time. Maybe that's a month from now, 2 months from now. But I'll let the leadership of the church make that decision. So, understand, I need your prayers. And I'm going to be praying for you. Pray for Monica. Pray for Stephanie as well. We all need your prayer. We all are walking miracles. If you need me, pick up the phone and call me. I'm a phone call away. And I will be calling our people to check on them most every week. I love you. I'm praying for our church. May God's glory and God's grace and God's mercy look out over our church. Again, to God be the glory. Amen.